at least 4 white-tailed deer deep into the forest. There's some pretty good sized rocks. Oh, there he goes. This is just a fantastic hike. It's a little noisy. Contemplate or pray or whatever it is you need to do. Hi, and good morning, everyone. This is Randy. You're back on Old Guy Hikes. I appreciate you coming back and checking out my channel again. I am at a really cool place I just learned about this week, right outside of Kansas City, Kansas actually. To be more exact, it's Edwardsville, Kansas. I've already got a great view here. Swinging bridge over a creek. This is called the Hollis Renewal Center. It's actually a private place. It's a religious place. It's a place where people can come and I think it's run by Lutheran church. And it's a place where people can come and stay, pray, worship, whatever you need for renewal, evidently. You can come out here and do it. It's supposed to be a very peaceful place. A Boy Scout troop that was camped out where I parked. There's rental cabins all around the property where you can rent and stay. I will put the website information in the details. If you know the Kansas City area, this is about 5 minutes south of the Kansas Speedway area, so it's really easy to find. It is Saturday, November 23rd. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and it is about 40 degrees. Just a beautiful sunny day. Just going to be a very pretty hike. Should be about 2 to 3 miles. On all trails, I'm following what's called the Hollis Renewal Center Loop. It's a beautiful day. I'm glad to have you along. Appreciate you checking out my channel. Let's lace up our boots, strap on our packs, and get going. Scared up at least four white-tailed deer. Unfortunately, they were too far off to really get on the camera. I was just getting the camera out to film this little bend in this creek down here because it's very pretty. Just as I was getting the camera out, at least four deer jumped up out of the trees up here, but they were just too far off to really see on camera that well. This is really one of my favorite times of year when you can still get out. It's still pretty warm, but you can see deep into the forest. The terrain is just rugged enough to make it interesting. There's some pretty good sized rocks on the trail, and they're covered in leaves, so it is making it a little difficult to keep your footing. It's a pretty good workout. It's not a super hard trail, but it's got enough up and down to make it interesting. Okay, this one, he's right straight up the trail. You can't see him, I'm sure, on the screen. Oh, there he goes. At least I saw that one before he took off. fantastic hike. Really, really happy I found this hike. I got to give a shout out to Kansas City Hiker. It's a website and a Facebook. They also have a Facebook page. I saw it on Facebook, but I go to their website pretty regularly. They do a really good job of talking about all the trails in the Kansas City area. And they had a review of this Hollis Center. Came out this week on their website, and they put it on Facebook, and I saw it. I never had heard of this place before. Didn't know it was here. So I'm going to put their link down in my details down below. Check out if you're looking for trails in the Kansas City area. Besides checking out my YouTube page, which you are already on, check out Kansas City Hiker. And it's a great place to go look for trails in the Kansas City area. We're at the creek. Luckily, they have a nice bridge over the creek for us. It's a little noisy, but it's a good bridge. Looks like the trail comes right along the backside of one of the rental cabins. So if you rent a cabin out here, you can just walk right out your back door and start hiking. Here's the parking area and the trail head for right there. Go this way. And Cedar is what we're on now. Sycamore was what we were on earlier. And it's very aptly named because we're going through a nice little cedar grove here. This is cool. There's a little fire pit out here in the woods with some benches around it. Plenty of firewood around. There are just lots of little benches all around this trail in quiet little areas where you can just sit and think and contemplate or pray or whatever it is you need to do. It's just such a well done little place out here. I'm on the Redbud Trail now, so I started on the Sycamore and I went over to the Cedar, and now I'm on the Redbud. They all interconnect really well. I'm getting close to back to where I started. This is where the camp park is and where the Boy Scouts are camped. I did want to point out that they do have a disc golf course here. And I'm gonna just kind of go back up in the hills here and try to connect my footsteps back to where I started. Well, I'm not really sure if I can connect over to where I started, but I'm going to come down this little stream bed. The trail that I started on is just up there on that hillside. And I'm not sure if they've got a good connection here. I should be able to get across the creek easily enough. It's not very wide right here. But I don't see that the trail actually connects. Well, maybe. I'm just following the stream bed down to where the map shows that the trail on the other side meets the water, just to see if I can connect them all or not. I may not be able to get over there. I'm going to have to cross back over here. So actually there's a trail that comes right from their campground across the creek and right up back to where I started. The reason I wanted to come down this way is there's a chapel in the woods that I wanted to try to include. So I'm going to go back up there and see if I can find that, and then we'll be done. The chapel is this way, according to the sign over here. Let's go see what we can find. Okay, well, I think I found the chapel. It appears to still be under construction. Doesn't mean you couldn't still have a service out here if you wanted. They do have several rows of pews. And someone is actively working on building it. So that's very cool. All right, guys. This has been a blast. I'm so happy I found this trail. Thank you to Kansas City Hiker for reviewing it and making it known to me. This has been a lot of fun. I really highly recommend Hollis Renewal Center if you're in the Kansas City, Kansas area, roughly around the Speedway. Check it out. They do operate by donation, so please consider making a donation to them. Thanks for coming along today, guys. I had a blast. Hope to catch you on the trail sometime real soon. Bye-bye.